It's like,
Can you see
Brock,
me now?
you're the biggest human being ever alive. Everyone can see you.
Everybody can see Brock. I did not mind it. I liked it. I liked the idea that Brock was just screaming at people because he felt like he wasn't getting the
I actually
respect.
forgot to bring drinks today, so this is spot on.
That's yours. You guys did not bring your monster. Dan will bring 5.
I hope so.
And then you will just take one of his.
I need them. I felt as though I was running late. I didn't see the thing till I was pulling in. I was like, I'm not late.
I don't think you're running late at all. I think you were right on time. Dan is running late because Dan has been working out.
He's Dan.
And he needs to get some FUD in his system, as he said. And FUD. All right. So
not a
Chevy
guy at all.
We should get back into context. You have recently picked up an L48 awesome kick-ass 350 Stingray.
Chevy Corvette Stingray.
Beautiful machine.
It's The feller there was selling it for 12,000 Canadian dollars.
Holy shit.
Told him that just wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Was able to beat him up a little bit and get it out of him for 9,500.
Holy, not bad.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it.
It looks like it's in really good shape from the photo we had.
It is.
Like it looks like it's spot on, except for a couple parts in the rear fender.
Yeah, it is. No, the front clip, the
front.
front nose is what's a bit rough. It's been repainted. The colors isn't quite matched. It's been wet sanded. It kind of sucks. And then they just put a bra over top of it to hide it all.
Yeah.
But
I hate seeing a Chevy in a bra.
Yeah, I took it off.
Like the Vettes. The Stingray body in a bra is awful.
The second we made the deal and the hand was shook, I just started taking the bra off. Right on the parking lot.
Brutal. Was there any there must have been some fade to it.
No, it wasn't that bad. But it's missing the Stingray, the flags there.
In the front.
Chevy. And the red and checkered flag there on the front. It's missing the emblem.
Yeah.
Obviously, they were hiding that under the bra, but that's okay. I mean, a lot of those cars are selling for $35,000. So if you're picking one up for $9,000, you're getting what you're getting, right?
Yeah.
And I was explaining that to my pop to a certain degree. That he was like, "Well, this is wrong and that is wrong. Those things aren't wrong with your Mustang."
Yeah.
And I explained to him, I was like, "Oh, my Mustang's a $60,000 car."
Yeah.
So I mean,
that's pretty spot on.
But I mean, that's I really like my Mustang.
Yeah.
My '68 Fastback. It's awesome. It's everything you want it to be.
Photos are up at Old Painless.
Yeah,
at
Old
They'll be
Painless.
Linked up in the.
That is the car page for Old Painless.
It'll all be on the description. Check the description. It's up there.
Yeah. So then, my only beef about that car.
About the Mustang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is I can't beat it up.
Yeah, it's really nice, man.
I can't beat it up.
It is not a car that should be going up and down on speed bumps and shit.
Yeah, I can't fire that down a dirt road.
Yeah.
At 100 miles an hour.
No, it's really.
I can't. It's a very gentle little creature. It's black, gloss black. So if I leave it out of the garage overnight, then I'm waxing again in the next morning, and
it hurts you on the inside that you left it out.
Everyone's always like, "Oh, it never rains. It's so dry here." I'm like, "Trust me, man. I have a black car. I know exactly when it fucking rains."
But that being said, Ford is your thing.
Yeah, so
Dodge is your thing.
Ford guy.
You were saying how Chevy has never really been.
I would say I'm like 55% Ford, 45% Mopar.
Dodge.
Yeah, Dodge Mopar. Yeah. And there's just nothing Chevy makes that I was really into. Obviously, like the '57 Chevys are cool.
Yeah.
The Corvettes are cool to a certain degree. It was just not my jam. The Corvette, it's like the Camaros are cool, but if you want to buy a Camaro, why don't you buy a Mustang then?
Yeah, exactly.
They're both pony cars.
Yeah.
Get the cooler one. But bow tie guys are fucking freaking out right now about that.
They're losing their shit. I don't know. I always liked the Camaro. I've been a Camaro fan. I like the way the old ones look. But really, aside from I've always been a Mustang guy. I've always liked the Mustang.
Yeah, I was the same way. I like the old Camaros. I'm like, man, that Camaro is really slick. I should buy one. Then I think, why would I do that? I just buy a Mustang. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing, and it's got a lot more. I don't know. I think like American history to it, North American history to it. The Vette always seemed like it was just some hillbilly out in the middle of nowhere, just like diehard Chevy fan. Putting a Chevy logo in the back of the window.
The Vettes were weird because you take the 50s and 60s Vette, that was like an elitist car.
Yeah, it really was.
It was a status symbol. You had that, you were somebody.
Yeah, they weren't cheap.
But then like the C3s came along.
Yeah.
And although the NASA astronauts and those guys had them, which was kind of cool, but beyond that, it was a straight up hillbilly car.
Yeah.
Like the C3s are like,
It had a slogan, man. The Vette gets them wet.
Yeah.
Like it had a slogan, and it had a hillbilly. It's a hillbilly slogan.
It is, yeah. And it's. I don't know how they went from that movie star car to
a hillbilly car.
Joe Dirt's car. Yeah. Although he had a Superbird or whatever he had.
I haven't seen Joe Dirt.
You haven't seen Joe Dirt?
I have. I've seen him in the garbage can.
Kid Rock was awesome in that.
But I haven't. Is he? He's
Kid
like
Rock plays a white trash hillbilly.
But he's like his rival, right?
Yeah. Kid Rock has the fire chicken, I think.
Okay.
And Joe Dirt has. I want to say he's got a Superbird, but we're talking like barely running. Dukes of Hazzard style.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get around to it just because it was one of those things I always meant to. It's not like I was avoiding it because I don't like hillbillies. I love hillbillies. I mean, I don't want to offend the hillbillies out there. I love hillbillies.
I think you can offend a few of them. That's
you can, but they're, for the most part, when I think of in my head, when I think of a hillbilly.
Oh, he drives a Daytona, yeah. It's not a Superbird, it's a Daytona.
It's a Daytona?
It's a piece of shit.
Is it like a 1990?
I think probably a 69 Daytona.
Oh, it's an old one.
By the looks of it, 69 Daytona.
I thought it was the Dream is a live Daytona. Oh, yeah, probably.
That's a Joe Dirt piece of shit.
That's the Joe Dirt car.
That's a hillbilly car. So, yeah, he didn't have a Corvette, although he could have had a Corvette easily.
There was a time, like in like the late to mid, I'd say late 80s, early 90s, when everything wanted to have that look to it. It's like Daytona and the Talon were together. The Ford had the probe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had that look where your headlights would go up. Was the
I never liked that.
I wasn't a huge fan, but everybody went bananas for them.
No, they break.
Yeah.
No, everything with like, I don't know what you call it, recessing headlights. Those things always break.
Yeah, the flip-up headlights there. Yeah, I haven't seen any of those
like for the Daytona,
long-term when they stayed up.
The Daytona, I think a real Daytona probably doesn't have headlights underneath there. I think it's just that because they race NASCAR with those things, right?
Oh, yeah.
That cone was strictly aerodynamic, so I doubt very much there's headlights under our real Daytonas.
Real working headlights.
Yeah.
On a real Daytona.
I doubt very much there's headlights underneath those.
No. Well, I mean, if it's a NASCAR, it would just be a plastic frame or a fiberglass frame. That's it.
And then, although they made production Daytonas,
yeah,
I don't know if they needed headlights back then. I don't know what the rules were.
No, you needed headlights back then. That wasn't like the 20s.
69.
Yeah, they had headlights in 69.
No, they had them. But was
it
necessary?
I think it was necessary. Especially have you ever been on the highway and when the old cars, remember you could pull your handbrake up, your headlights would go off?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I had a Grand Am. I was driving from here to BC, or from BC to here. And I got back into Alberta and it was dark. I'm on the highway. But the moon is out, and when you look out the side window, it looks so pretty. So I thought, all right, I'll just put my headlights off for a little bit. And it was dark as shit. So I could imagine that, you needed headlights when headlights come out.
I did that once. I was driving back from Viking, Alberta.
Yeah.
And that old F-150 I watching too much Fast and the Furious, and I put neon green underglow lights underneath the truck. They were sweet, but the truck was red. The lights were green, so it looked like a Christmas truck, but didn't realize that at the time. So
you had that for a while.
Yeah, it was a fine truck. It just wasn't 4x4. So but yeah, I was on the highway once, and I did the same thing where it was really, really dark at night. So I turned off my headlights and I turned on the lights, the green lights,
the neon green.
And honestly, I felt like some kind of fucking UFO. I was just flying over the ground.
You could see it.
Yeah, it was lighting up ahead of me around. It was quite amazing.
Lights make a huge difference. Could you imagine like way back in the 20s, like when Ford put out the Model A? What was the Model A like?
They had lights back then.
They had headlights back then. I mean, they had them back then. If you're driving around in the dark, you needed headlights. They had headlights for horse-drawn carriages.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's you. We're getting a dingy-ding. Oh, ring-a-ding-dong-dandy.
This is a Gmail right there.
Oh, who still gets email updates on their phone? People still do that? Now it's all like Facebook.
No, I bought some T-shirts from John Wayne Parr.
Oh, hey, the JWP.
Yeah. Not
too shabby, buddy.
So,
we should mention John Wayne Parr, one of a world-class Muay Thai athlete. If you don't know who John Wayne Parr is,
I think Wayne Parr should come on the show. He should pay his own ticket over here, though.
He should pay his way to get over here.
We should go over there because I'm sure the Gold Coast is much better than being here.
It's got to be pretty nice. And it wouldn't take a lot to get our gear over there.
No.
We don't have much gear.
It would take a lot to get our human persons over there.
Yeah, it wouldn't be cheap, but it would be a lot of fun to get over there. It'd be totally worth it.
There's a beach over there.
There's many beaches over there.
Yep.
I want to go and at the very least, witness the Targa Tasmania. After I saw that Love the Beast. And as a kid, I every now and then would try to get as much knowledge about racing as possible. And the Targa Tasmania is one of those things that stuck in my head. Now I just want to go, at least see it. If I could get a piece of shit beater and rally drive the hell out of that thing, I would do it.
I can't hand out you for that at all. I mean,
yeah, I think it'd be hard to hate on anybody for that. But that is one of those things I've always wanted to do.
I mean, I drive around on my MG because I feel like a poor man's James Bond.
Yeah, man.
I just sing this song to myself.
The James Bond theme?
Yeah. I went and bought some Union Jack stickers to put on the side so I can feel like James Bond. Yeah.
That is a nice little ride, man. I like the MG.
I think I'm going to sell that one too, though.
You can get rid of the MG. I honestly forgot that you still had that.
Premium at my place.
What are you at right now? It's the MG.
I have too much.
The Mustang.
Yeah, I have
the 4 bikes.
I've got the between everyone at the house here. Let's say just between me and my father. I've got the 74 MG.
Okay.
68 Mustang, the 77 Stingray. Those are the guys who are trying to compete for 2 spots in the garage. And then I have the 88 Harley Sportster.
Yeah.
The 77 Honda CB750. Sweet Cafe Racer, cool bike that I'm building.
You've always loved that Cafe Racer.
I don't know why I like Cafe
that.
Racer.
Like that is your thing for bikes.
I
like
started
you've always
building that
Cafe
in high
Racer.
school. Still not
really?
done.
Is it the same bike that's been there
bike,
since high school? Holy shit!
So then I have my Harley Dyna, Street Bob, and then the Heritage Springer, the kind of army style bike. Then I've got my bike that I bought another one I bought in high school, the Ninja, the Kawasaki Ninja ZX9R.
Yeah.
And then I got.
And that guy's been around a long time too.
Yeah, I bought that guy 2 years, so 2004, so I was 2 years old when I got him.
Oh, wow.
That was the post-engagement fiasco that I had to buy the bike to make the bike. Because I sold the bike to buy the ring.
Yeah.
Then it all went to shit, so...
You had to buy the bike.
I bought another bike.
Just to make up for the fact that it didn't go the way it should.
So then my dad's taking up a spot. He's got a 2005 Mini Cooper. He's got a 2005 F250, Ford F250. He's got his Jeep Liberty. I've got my Dodge Ram.
Good grief.
So I have maybe 5 places I can put cars, and I have maybe 9 cars.
Yeah, that's a lot of vehicles in one house.
So, and then I've got Jose's car, the Gold Member.
We're gonna put a link up to that.
Yeah, Gold Members.
Just so you can pick
I
that
have
car
Gold
up. Member
at my house.
Is it on? It's on Kijiji now.
It's
right?
on Kijiji.
Okay.
Cheap. I'll make you a killer deal. It's got winter tires. It is a Hyundai Sonata.
And it was owned by a former
international rugby
sensation.
Superstar.
Yeah. Superstar
rugby player.
Car. You can Google search this guy.
Yeah,
and photos come up of this guy just
there were
busting
stains
heads
on the passenger seats, and we know how they got there.
Yeah, you are getting a car that will get you laid.
Yeah.
We'll guarantee.
They don't call that car gold member. Gold member. That's gold. As Jose would say, this is Gold Member. He's served me with distinction.
Yeah. He served me with distinction. He's leaving tonight, yeah?
He left this morning.
Did he leave this morning? I don't know why.
Yeah, he called me from Vancouver on the old FaceTime there.
That's rough, man.
He's flying with Korean Air. He's never flown through Asia before. And we all know Brother Jose,
large man
of international rugby fame, is a advocate of Pepsi Cola.
Yeah.
He's a Pepsi Cola fanatic. He calls it Pepsi Cola.
He calls it by its full name.
Yeah, it's a delicious Pepsi Cola.
It's like the way I refer to Bruce Lee as Bruce
Pepsi Cola T-shirts.
And they're stretched. Well, when he puts that logo on, that logo is no longer circular. Weird. It's oval.
So he's flying with Korean Air. And Korean Air, their logo is not that dissimilar from a Pepsi logo, Cola. If anyone's ever seen the Korean Air logos. So he got there to the airport, and he saw the plane. He's just like, fuck me, like, my sponsor is flying me home. Like,
nice.
He's like, I'm flying home on the Pepsi plane.
Was he ever sponsored by Pepsi?
No.
Like, well, a team. I mean, he was on some teams that were pro level in the world, right?
I don't know what sponsors would have sponsored them. They probably.
Yeah.
When Trevor played for the Wasps, I think they were sponsored as well.
The Wasps.
The Wasps.
The Wasps.
The London Wasps.
Okay, I know why they said the Wasps. So that's we're going.
I don't think they could be racist. I don't think they were allowed to be the London Wasp. The Wops.
The Wops.
From London.
Are you a London Wop?
You wouldn't be a Lop from London. Look at this guy's got.
He's geared up. We're actually going to end this mini episode now.
Hey, if you wanna upgrade, I got another chair. Sure. If
you want to upgrade to a comfy chair?
But why don't you use the comfy chair? This is the golden
That is
chair,
the comfy
buddy.
chair. He's on the comfy chair.
I've set it to ride height. I've adjusted my microphone. We've talked shit about Chevy guys. We're good to go.
We're good to go, man.
So like the C1's obviously the pimp of the Corvettes. C1
Yeah.
that was the Hollywood's car.
Yeah.
And then the C2s were an elitist. They were high performance race cars. Again, similar to a certain degree of a Hollywood actor's car.
Mm-hmm.
C3 somehow turned into a hillbilly thing.
Yeah,
where Joe Dirt driving C3s. I don't know what happened, how it happened. I mean, obviously the cars got shittier and cheaper, but still, it's a cool muscle car though. That thing is like, we always call it the go-kart from hell.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a very cool car.
It's a tiny little angry go-kart that you should not be driving on roads.
The length on that car was tight.
Yeah,
like, it wasn't long at all.
Car, yeah.
It's like a 5-foot body on that thing.
And then you got the C4s, which is a bunch of 80s coked up business guys tried to drive, but those were the biggest pieces of shit that C4s are god awful. And then they've gotten better with 6 and 5s and 6 and 7 stuff. Now they're okay, but yeah, Corvettes went through some dark times, and I don't know, unjustified, I guess.
I think so. I mean, the Barbie car is what I think ruined it. When you had the goddamn
Barbie would drive a Corvette though.
She would drive a Corvette, but
what about Knight Rider?
That Rider was a Trans Am, my friend.
It was
Trans Am.
Yeah, it was Trans Am. Kit?
I actually, when I was younger, I wanted that Corvette, but it was fucking pink.
Which one? The Barbie
the
one?
Barbie Corvette.
The Barbie Vette?
But it was pink. I was like, I couldn't fucking do it. So my parents bought it for me, not really realizing that, boys can't play with pink.
Yeah.
Apparently they can nowadays, but back then you couldn't.
Yeah, no.
So my dad, he just painted that motherfucker black.
Nice.
And that car hauled my Ninja Turtles around.
That is pretty solid.
That car hauled all my G.I. Joes around.
That is pretty solid.
Sweet.
We will continue the rest of this conversation on the next episode, since this was a mini episode.
Yep. Tune in for more car talk.
We're gonna start doing more of these mini episodes.
Yeah, mini episodes. Check out. Don't forget to check out my car page at Old Painless.
Yeah, we're gonna have that in the link of
Painless
this video.
Yeah, Old Painless is waiting.
Old Painless is waiting.
Check out if you want to see my car, we talk about my car a lot. So if you want to see it, there it is. All the build is there. Everything I do is there. And then
that is a really well documented vehicle on the Instagram.
Well, it's got a fan page, so I try to give people. It's got more followers than I do.
Hold on now. I don't think I have this on my thing. Old Painless is your Instagram account?
Old Painless is waiting.
For your car?
It's my
For the
car
Mustang.
account.
Okay. I don't have that on there. But you don't advertise that. You don't advertise that very well.
I've liked a few of your photos with my car page, but that's fine.
Yeah, no. Way to notice, Dan.
Didn't notice. I'm sorry.
So yeah, tune in next time.
We've already faded out.
Go. So Dan, what the hell? I thought you worked on